Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce set up by a secret matchmaker. Did you know that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's whirlwind romance was set up by a secret matchmaker? That's right. Travis had his eye on the billionaire star, but getting to her wasn't easy. In an interview, Travis spilled the beans that someone was playing Cupid for him. Who do you think it was, and how did they pull it off? Let's dive into the juicy details behind their unexpected love story. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are the unexpected love stories we can't get enough of. Their first in-person meeting was in New York, and it was already buzzing. Travis shared, "When I met her in New York, we already had been kind of talking, so I knew we could have a nice dinner and a conversation, and what goes from there will go from there." And boy, did it go somewhere. They chose New York as the backdrop to make their relationship public, stepping out hand in hand at the Saturday Night Live after party. But here's the burning question. How did this all happen? Taylor Swift, the global pop sensation on a whirlwind tour, and Travis Kelce, the Kansas-based NFL star. How did their paths cross? It seems like fate, right? Well, Travis spilled the beans to WSJ magazine, revealing he had somebody playing Cupid for him. Yup, there was an invisible string leading him to Taylor. So, who's the secret matchmaker? We've got some clues. Taylor and Travis have a few mutual friends who have been the mysterious Cupid in their story. And thanks to this behind-the-scenes matchmaker, Taylor reached out and the rest is history. You know how in Hollywood they say 6 degrees separates you from any other celebrity? Well, it turns out in the dating world, there's always a mutual friend. From Super Bowl touchdowns to Taylor Swift, Patrick Mahomes has been behind some of Travis Kelce's greatest catches. Who knew Patrick Mahomes had a hidden talent for matchmaking? On an episode of The Pat McAfee Show, Mahomes spilled the tea about how he played Cupid for his teammate and the anti-hero pop star. "I have to take some of the credit," a grinning Mahomes told McAfee. "I was the one who invited Travis to the first Taylor concert. He was sitting in my suite, so I feel like I was the matchmaker." Talk about scoring big, right? But Mahomes wasn't done there. He encouraged Travis to go for it with the bracelet idea. I had some input in there as well. The 3-time Super Bowl champion continued on McAfee's show. "I was like, dude, just go for it. Just go for it. And you know Travis, he's a great dude." Although the bracelet giving didn't immediately work out, the gesture eventually caught Taylor's attention. Reflecting on those early days, Travis shared more details during a chat with McAfee on July 26th. He admitted feeling a bit butthurt that Taylor's pre-show routines included resting her voice. "I was disappointed she didn't talk before or after the show to save her voice for the 44 songs she sings," Travis confessed. "So I was a little butthurt I didn't get to hand her one of the bracelets I made for her." After publicly sharing his initial fumble, a move Taylor would later call metal as hell, Travis decided to take another shot by inviting her to watch the Chiefs play at Arrowhead Stadium. And it paid off. Taylor made her Arrowhead Stadium debut in September 2023, kicking off a whirlwind romance. They've since been jet-setting across the globe, with Taylor cheering Travis at the Super Bowl, Travis flying to see Taylor in South America, and the pair being spotted in Italy as Taylor's tour hits Europe. While Mahomes might have given Travis the bracelet idea, maybe someone else was working behind the scenes. Another possible pair of matchmakers for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? None other than 2 of America's most accomplished wingwomen, sports commentators Erin Andrews and Charissa Thompson. These 2 are often credited with having a hand in Swift and Kelce's romance, thanks to their public encouragement on the podcast last year. Well, look what happened. On May 23rd, Andrews and Thompson jokingly took credit for bringing the NFL star and his pop star girlfriend together on The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon. When host Jimmy Fallon asked if they predicted Kelce and Taylor, Thompson playfully replied, "Yes, Jimmy, we are responsible." Fallon laughed and thanked them, saying, "You brought us Taylor and Travis. Oh my God." Thompson laughed and said, "You're welcome, America." Kelce even joined in on the fun, commenting on a video of the moment posted on the show's Instagram page. "For America, Charissa and Erin are the best." But how did Erin and Charissa pull this off? Were they already friends with Kelce or Swift? Well, Andrew shared that they've covered Kelce a lot and are pretty good friends with him. She talked about his fun-loving personality and how they've hung out with him outside of work. Kelce had mentioned wanting to meet Taylor after one of her shows, but didn't get the chance, so Andrews and Thompson decided to play matchmaker. They started advocating for the pair on their podcast, saying things like, "Taylor, do this for America. Date him." I mean, the guy, he's not ugly by any means. Andrews also brought up Kelce's hilarious appearance on Saturday Night Live in March 2023. He was in a skit where NFL players were lifting women whose boyfriends couldn't pick them up. This playful bit was part of their fun campaign to promote Kelce to Taylor. And guess what? It worked! Thompson mentioned that they had been pushing for this relationship early on, and Kelce even thanked them for their help, acknowledging their role in his romantic success. Both Andrews and Thompson are thrilled for the couple and are happy to have played a part in bringing them together. But Aaron and Charissa weren't the only ones involved. With all the buzz around Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's blossoming romance, Swifties quickly zeroed in on another possible matchmaker, Jason Sudeikis. With Kansas City as his hometown, Sudeikis had his thoughts on the Swift-Kelce connection. In an interview with a Hollywood Reporter, Sudeikis expressed his gratitude for Taylor bringing her Eras tour to Missouri. "I was thankful to Taylor just hanging out, coming to do 2 nights of shows here," he said. "Little did I know, just a few months later she'd be our adopted daughter," he added, joking about her new ties to the city. Sudeikis also gave his nod of approval to the couple, saying he gets why Taylor would want to spend more time in Kansas City. "I don't blame her for wanting to hang out here more, and I don't blame her for wanting to hang out with Travis. He's a good egg." His comments sparked a flurry of speculation among internet sleuths. One convincing piece of evidence was a candid picture of Sudeikis and Swift together at Questlove's birthday party in New York, just days after her Kansas City shows. Shortly after this public interaction, Kelce was spotted at one of Swift's favorite clubs in New York, though they weren't seen together until Taylor's appearance at Kelce's football game on September 24th. The timing seemed suspiciously perfect. And here's the thing, Sudeikis and Taylor have been friends for ages. They met on the set of SNL back in 2009, when she hosted for the first time. Crazy, right? SNL has really been a big part of their story. If you think about it, without that performance all those years ago, who knows if Taylor and Travis would have ever crossed paths? It's like all these invisible strings were tying them together from the start. But wait, there's more. While it's not likely that Swift's BFF Selena Gomez had a hand on their romance, fans have unearthed some intriguing footage. The Rare Beauty founder was spotted attending the same Big Slick 2019 softball game as Kelce. In the clip, Gomez and Kelce are seen standing just feet apart as they greet the camera. One excited commenter wrote, "Is that Travis Kelce? The invisible strings are stringing." Now, let's dive into the heart of this romantic tale. We've got a few people in the running as potential matchmakers. Patrick, Eric, Charissa, Jason, Kylie, Gigi Hadid, Jason Sudeikis, and a whole host of celebrity mutuals between the two. But what really sets Travis apart is how he treats Taylor. Unlike her previous relationships, especially with the moody Joe Alwyn, Travis goes out of his way to make Taylor feel like a princess. An insider told Us Weekly that Travis is different from anybody Taylor has dated before, and she is falling for him more and more as the days go by. One sweet example, Travis sent Taylor a massive bouquet of flowers just because. Can you believe it? The source added. He makes her feel safe and protected, and at the same time, he supports her independence and success. Things are going really well for them. Taylor and Travis's friends are all in, too. Their inner circle think they make an amazing power couple and couldn't be happier for them. Despite their packed schedules, the pair are making time for each other, proving that when it comes to love, they're both all in. Taylor Swift is truly falling for Travis Kelce, and it's easy to see why. So, what do you think? Was their romance destined, or did someone really pull the strings behind the scenes? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more intriguing stories.